Hello, my beautiful darlings. How are you doing? I hope you're fine and everything's okay, all right, wonderful, fine, perfect, amazing, fantastic, bombastic. So, let's talk a little bit, guys, about such an interesting effect which I recently experienced, and maybe you experienced it as well. First of all, tell me, have you ever experienced the thing is that some idea? For example, okay, let's take something very simple, like, for example, you know that you need to do sport, okay? And you perfectly know about it, kind of, theoretically you are sure about it, and but you don't do it, kind of, you do not experience it until the end. But there comes a moment when you hear it from another person, the same idea, but you immediately start to understand it clearly, and it kind of, let's say, very deeply comes into your mind, so you really start understanding it very deeply. So it comes, it's like, how can I say, you, for example, this person, especially, it's when we talk about the person who motivates you, who inspires you, who is a kind of, role model for you, probably. And you, when you hear it from this person, these words, kind of become powerful. You know what I mean? Write me, guys, if you ever experienced this feeling. I think this is amazing. And recently I had this experience, so let me tell you about what I'm talking about. Just a second, guys. I'm talking about, okay, so the idea. I know about this idea for a long time, but recently I heard it from one of my favorite bloggers. This is Victoria Portfolio. I told about her, I think, several times, and she's a real big, how can I say, one of my role models. I really like this girl, and I like so many things about her, and she inspires me a lot in many things. She I like her that okay, I don't want to, if I start talking about her, I think this will be kind of the whole video, so that's why I try not to jump from topic to topic. So okay, let me talk about the idea. The idea is the following, that in this life, if we talk when it comes to development or improvement in any sphere of your life, there is no plateau. Means, we either develop, or if we don't develop this exact moment, we regress. We either progress or regress. There is no plateau. There is no something like, okay, I will not do anything and everything will stay just the same. No. You know what happens? Maybe just write your comments below if you experience. I'm pretty sure you experience, every person experience that when we stop doing something, for example, say, okay, let's take a simple example, sport, your physical shape. For example, let's imagine you do sport every day. I experienced personally it something like this, but maybe not every day, but it was on a regular basis for a long period. Told you already. Yeah, so you do, you start really feel great, amazing, energetic, like really many people told me like, oh, you are a sportsman, you are gymnast girl, you are, I don't know, something like this, like people really thought that I was something like doing a sport, sometimes maybe even professional, because I was training so hard and I looked sportive, and I still look sportive, I think, thanks to my natural metabolism. So uh, I don't gain weight so fast. But anyway, I really feel the difference when you stop doing. When I stopped, I told you already that unfortunately, I don't know, it's very hard. And yes, another thing is that it's very hard to come back. And that was, I was recently heard from Victoria Portfolio. Okay, let me go back to that again, just not to jump again. Oh, uh, someone has New Year, guys. It's New Year. Mm, that those decorative things on the window. Oh, I love New Year. Uh, so and okay, let's imagine you stop doing it. That does not mean, guys, that you will stay in the same shape. Right at the moment when you stopped, you know what's going on? You start to regress. This is what's going on, but you cannot immediately notice this. What does regress means? Anything in this nature, I already told you, in this universe, changing, not rapidly, but kind of step by step. You sometimes cannot even notice this changing, but anyway, like seasons, they change, but not on one day. And progress, when you make progress, this is the same thing. Each day you become stronger, you become more flexible, more, I don't know, your lungs have more capacity, etc., etc. But when you stop doing sport, you think, oh, okay, I'm in a good shape. Why should I do this sport? You know what happens? Your muscles, your everything, your physical uh, shape becomes worse and worse each day. That I gave just a very simple example just for you to understand, because on a physical level you can understand it clearly. It's very simple, but it happens the same with any other sphere, like let's say in for example, relationship, the same. For example, let's say you just you put on a plate a lot of things in your relationship. You try to surprise your partner, you try to do something for your partner, you do, and then you say one day like, okay, many, by the way, this is a mistake of many couples, like they just start to relax, okay, think, okay, everything's okay. Oh, why should I do something? You have perfect relationship, blah 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 blah, and just they, stop doing something. You know what happened? Since that moment, again, the relationship becomes worse and worse and worse and worse, and one day it comes like a quarrel, or separation maybe, or something, and people just don't understand. Okay, what happened? Not everything was okay, but no, nothing was okay, because you did not do anything. Doing nothing means regress. So this is the idea, or which I also heard from Victoria Portfolio, and she is now, mm, I really like which big success she achieved during these years, because I was watching her for many years already, and I really like to observe how she is improving herself, and now she is She and her husband, they are millionaires, and they achieved so much, and she's so beautiful, and she has 500,000 subscribers in YouTube. I remember she was starting very small subscribers, and she more than 500,000 in TikTok. She is number one in Russia TikTok blogger in the car sphere of cars. Okay, she's crazy. She likes cars, and um, this is her kind of topic. She's talking about. And I think, and kind of, she comes in the street, and really teenagers and people recognize her, make photos with her, so she's kind of popular now. But I remember she wasn't like this, and she's saying, guys, what I'm afraid to stop. I'm a workaholic. I work all the time, all the time, all the time. And the thing that I'm afraid to do is to stop, because I understand each second when I stop, when I relax, I understand that someone is working and getting better than me. And when you stop, you regress. And on her example, I really understand it, and I really understand also her key to success. She's so hardworking. I really, maybe many people don't like her and envious or jealous or something like this, because she's so popular, and they think, oh, she's a millionaire, she is popular because of her millions or because of her appearance. No, she's popular because she is so hardworking, and she's a true go getter. She says, like, I am thinking about each second of my video, what I'm planning each second of my video. Can you imagine, in TikTok? But this is short video, but anyway, and I am planning everything. Like, this is the clue. And so there are so many beautiful girls. There are so many millionaires, but you know what I mean. Not all of them, achieve their true goals, maybe, or I don't know. So, guys, maybe this idea was a motivation for you too. I love you with all my heart. Be yourself, be limitless, and remember, live life on your high quality terms. Remember, you are the best, and you deserve the best.